gonna be late. Let's go. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Thomas and I'm bringing you another Purrely profile. This is June 2024 and I've made some changes and I've also got some new pretty QCRs. So I thought I would jump on and show you guys the list and talk to you around some of the changes I've made and my thought processes behind them and where we're moving in the next few months into Yu-Gi-Oh! So without further ado, let's jump straight into it. We will start with the Purrely cards. And courtesy of Nakajo here in Australia, I've got some rarity bumps. So we're going to start with, forever always starting with the cats. We have 2 Purrely in the beautiful QCR rarity. 2 Purrely, and we're going to stay with 4 cats. Massive shout out to Ding Kang Fan for that one. If you manage your resources properly, you don't need more than 4, and it allows more room for non-engine, and it's just where the game's at the moment. Unfortunately, hand traps are the bee's knees, so this is what we do. But even if it wasn't the case, 4 cats is still perfect. Like, I don't think I would go any more than 4. So, yeah, it is what it is. We then play 3 Field Spell, 3 My Friend. I love... They're just so pretty. I just don't know what to say. 3 Pretty Memory, because I said pretty. Get it? It's funny, right? No. Okay. We'll move on to the happiest memories. And then we have Double Sleepy and Double Delicious and the 1 Yeep. So that's it for the Purrely engine. This is 40 cards clean. Always will be. I like that ratio. This is all non-engine. Starting off with probably my favorite card at this time. This is going to be the next rarity bump. I need this in QCR because it's probably my favorite card at the moment. So, yeah. We then go to 3 Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. I'm maining 3 Droll. This has been swapped out. This was Nibiru, but I just find that Droll... There's more decks at my locals at the moment that are impacted by Droll, so for me, it's more valuable to main deck it. So, again, these things are the things that you change based on what you're dealing with at your local and what's meta at that time. So, for me, I deal with Droll. We then have the Imperm, the Veiler, and a couple of Ghost Mourners as 2 extra copies of Veiler. Then for one-ofs, we have the 1 Terraforming and the 1 Call By as the 4th copy of the Crossout. So that's the main deck, clean 40. I'll show you the extra deck. Now, unfortunately, I'm missing a card. This is effectively solved, but I am missing a card because I had to return it to its owner. And I have ordered my own, and it's coming in the mail, so I'll pop it in post. But we have the Anima. We have the Little Knight. Now this is Agents of Moon, Agent Moon. And this is your skill drain remover. This is your floodgate removal because you can use 2 fairies to make it, so you use Purrely and Purrely or whatever you need to do, and then you summon this, use its effect, pop itself to pop any card on the field. It resolves in the grave if it pops itself, effectively dodging the effects of Skill Drain. So this is your out to Skill Drain. I like this over anything else because it's not often that you have to deal with Skill Drain, so when it does come up, you've got an extra deck resource that you can utilize instead of having to main deck or side deck resources for it. So you're not devoting priority, but you have a response regardless of the game state, especially if it's game 1. We then go Fueco, Little Noir, and Little Plump. We then have the Double Happiness, double beauty, 1x Purrely happiness. If you're not playing this card, you're doing it wrong. Because this card is unreal. Honestly, against decks that you need to OTK, like, break the board, make this kill. Because if you give them another turn, they will come back. So this just wraps up the game quickly when you need it to be wrapped up quickly. Double X Purrely Noir. The Sky Crisis, which not a massive fan of, and Zeus. I low-key think this should be down a Magician or a second copy of Zeus. Because this never comes up. And when it does, you're already losing the game, so there's no point making it anyway. Where 9 times out of 10, you're making Zeus anyway because you've used the rank up trap to make this, and then the turn comes back to you, and if you don't change this, you lose it. So you might still have a 5-mat Noir when the turn comes back to you, and, you know, battle phase, whatever, but if you go end phase, this gets sent to grave. So instead of doing that, you make Zeus. So in the grind games, you sort of almost want 2 Zeuses, or the Downed for the scenario of, you know, you don't get to a Noir, so then you make Fueco, attack, Downed, Zeus. So, you know, it is what it is. I'll play with that. I think this is going to become a Downed for this locals. I'll test it out. But at the end of the day, it could become a second Zeus because in the grind game, you might need it. So that's the extra deck. And then we have the side. So featuring my beautiful Evil Twin Lilla and my Purrely. 3 Di-Fi. 3 Dark Ruler. 3 Droplet to break the board. We have double Lightning Storm, the 1 Duster, double Pot, and in a scenario where you don't have to deal with Gimmick Puppet Nightmare at every locals, this would be a 3rd pot, but the scenario that I'm facing at the moment, it is a Gimmick Puppet Nightmare. So, yeah. Thank you so much, guys. That's the deck profile. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We are so close to our 1,000 subscriber milestone, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace!